Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking into Megsy's engagement ring. Megsy's engagement ring has been missing for the last few pap walks. The Princess of Car Parks has now been without it for quite a while. So we're going to have a look into that today with the cards, see if we can find out any bits of tea, anything that's going to be coming up, if this is foreshadowing anything. Of course, you know, the engagement ring's been missing before. It got resized and redone, I think, before they left the royal family. I'm pretty sure it was resized and stones added before then. Could it be that she's had it resized and redone again because maybe she's lost some weight? Is it something she wants us to pick up on, or is it just random? It's just one of those things. It's a little bit of tea, but it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit of something, but it's not the full. Is she just leaving it at home on the bedside table? What's going on? We're going to be having a look into this with the cards. Speaking of engagement rings, of course, we've done a reading before on this, and she is a little bit jealous of Catherine's. Of course, the Princess of Wales inherited Diana's engagement ring. William gave her it as their engagement ring. And yeah. And of course, Meghan wants to be all things Princess Diana. So we shall have a look and see what we can find out about this with the cards. Let's have a look. Let's see what they have to say. I'm using the Barbara Walker Tarot as always for Megsy. Why is she leaving the rings there? It could be anything, to be honest. It could be weight loss. Five of Swords. Okay. There's a manipulation going on. We are getting a little bit tricked into talking about them. Will they, won't they? In fact, I think the ring stories even made the press from people talking about it on social media and commentating on it. There is some manipulation going on. Okay. Justice crossing over. Interesting. Why would there be justice? What could she gain from the ring story? Is she trying to position herself like the marriage is an unhappy one, and that this is going to set her up as Princess Diana 2.0 because Harry all of a sudden is going to get framed as Charles 2.0? And there's still people today who are like, oh, Charles and Camilla are terrible, even though, you know, Diana was having an affair before Charles. What's above the situation? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What's beneath the situation? There we go. Got the Megxit card. So she's a bit salty about being on the outside still. She's very salty about her fall from grace and being maneuvered out of. She sees it as being maneuvered out of the royal family, but they did it to themselves. They put themselves on the outside, but she's feeling the pinch a bit. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, there's some issues, I would suggest, financially. This isn't going to be it's not going to pay off what she's trying to do. And the Five of Swords underneath, she is trying to do something. She's trying to foreshadow something with this Justice card crossing over to try and manipulate a situation. There's the magician, the fixer, so that would be Darkus Anderson. Okay. Yeah. I feel this is a plot. I feel like it's costing her money. I feel like we're going to get engagement ring. We could be getting engagement ring 3.0, 4.0, because I see a loss of money in these cards with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What's known about the situation, so it's not a worthy investment. And the Five of Swords, though, there is a manipulation here, and the Justice card crossing over, she feels like she is righting a wrong. She feels like she is balancing everything out. But if pales back into the victim mentality, so it's almost like she's trying to frame herself as the new Diana because Harry is difficult and their marriage is difficult and everything they've been through is difficult, and she's feeling quite the Eight of Pentacles, though, she wants to make the biggest impact by doing the least amount of work. And the Temperance card in reverse would suggest there is a muddying of the waters. There is creativity being used for influence and clout rather than for something that's just nice and brings people joy. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's the least amount of work she can do. She is trying just to get easy wins. So this whole will they, won't they, will they, won't they stuff in the press. Will they come to the UK? Is Meghan going to come to the UK? Are they going to Dusseldorf together? Is Meghan staying at home? Will they, won't they, will they, won't they? Are they divorced? Are they not divorced? And of course, this engagement ring not being there. But it's costing her money, which gets me. What does she want from all of this? We've got the Empress there. And the Empress, of course, we know she wants to look like Mumsy. She wants to look like Princess Diana. The Princess of Cups in reverse was the Page of Cups in reverse. So, to me, when I'm doing royal reads, the Page of Cups is, of course, it is the Wales's children. I feel like Megsy is jealous of the Wales's children because of where they are in the line of succession, basically. I wonder if she's going to say something about her children not being good enough to be in the line of succession or something. I don't know. She's going to frame something around children, and it's going to be either a direct or very veiled, but so like veiled, like everyone can see through it. Everyone can see through it now, because she still doesn't get that everyone can see through her stuff. She's really hopeful about this. She's got this plan together. They've got a plan around the wedding, the engagement ring, and they're playing it out, man. The Page of Cups is there in reverse. She's going to do something stupid and say something, do something around children, whether it's going to be saying, oh, this is why Harry took our children out of the royal family, because it's crippling, and saying like the Wales's children are going to be damaged and blah, 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 blah. and they are better than it's going to be something weird like that. We have got the Knight of Pentacles there in the positive, so I feel like this could be Harry still on the evaluation. She's not seeing him as a king status in her relationship. She still kind of like thinks, well, he is younger than her, so he could welcome for his knight. But he is 39 nearly, 38, 39, I forget. He's a grown man. He's all grown up now. So, yeah, it's very odd. Let's have a look and see how Harry feels about the engagement ring. I think the Knight of Pentacles there, I think this could be when the new engagement ring gets taken out and shown to everybody, will be when she's with Harry. There'll be something with Harry. There'll be grinning and smiling engagement rings. But she's losing money on it. That's interesting to me. I wonder if she's actually even saying she's lost it and she needs a new one. I was just busy in the garden when I threw it past the palm trees. How does Harry feel about this engagement ring? And people are commenting on it, man. Strength. Okay. Now, you can read this two ways because it's showing the Virgin and the Lion. Virgo is the Virgin, Leo the Lion. Traditional tarot cards have them both in. It also is the card for Leo, which is Megan, and Harry is a Virgo. So interesting. What's crossing over him? The Devil. Ace of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I think she's possibly saying she's lost it, or it keeps falling off because it doesn't fit anymore, Harry, and it needs some adjustments. But while it's there, let's get some extra diamonds in. But it doesn't take that long, does it, to get your ring redone? That sounded wrong, but do you know what I mean? It doesn't take too long to get that, does it? Not that I've ever had a ring. I've had a ring resized, but not remade. Like added extra bits of diamonds in. I mean, I can't imagine it'd be too long at the jeweller's. Knight of Wands in reverse. I think that's Darkus Anderson there, you know. I don't think Harry likes him too much at the minute. Maybe he's too much around. But the Magician is there. There is plotting. We have the Hierophant, which is institutional power, traditional values, like things like monarchy, education, like schools and things like that, villages. With this, I would suggest that this is Harry's going to go against the monarchy for something, because we've got the Page of Cups in reverse there, and that being, for me as a reader, the Wales's children. I feel like with the Hierophant there, they're going to do something stupid, and he's going to feel like it's about the monarchy. 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the Tower surrounding him. I really feel like he is not having a good time. The 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like he blames a lot of the current bad luck and the way things have been set up, and he feels set up against him. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, the popularity of the coronation, the popularity of the Queen, especially after she passed, it really did it united people. And I feel like people saw them more and more and more for what they were. And the Nine of Cups in reverse, this whole thing, he still thinks that it's just their bad luck. I also think, allegedly my conspiracy, whatever, I also think that he is very, very much a little bit too, if you know what I mean, a little bit too much Colombian marching powder. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. Three of Pentacles. And there's the Empress. The Ace of Swords. There is some mind games being played. I feel like he is a little bit in on it, because we've got the Devil crossing over, which is forcing him through this situation. I feel like he will do anything at this point to try and salvage his marriage. And if he can try and make Megsy into Diana 2.0 instead of Wallace discount version, Walmart Wallace, then he's going to try and do it. The Empress card, the Mother card, and the Knight of Pentacles there. So he sees her, it's very unhealthy, in my opinion. He really does see her as like the second coming of his mother. The Three of Pentacles there. What she wants, she's going to get something out of this in the short term. Wouldn't it be funny if this engagement ring came back and it was identical to Catherine's? I mean, I don't think it's... Well, I'm never going to say that because they do stupid things all the time. So, yeah. The Three of Pentacles is... he's concerned about things not working together and people not working together about something. Maybe he's wanting to sow some division. Meghan wants to be seen as the Empress. I feel like we are going to get them doing a bit of a united front, but this is not a happy marriage. This is not a happy marriage at all. Don't get me wrong, he is, I feel like he's a knock. Unfortunately for him, he's outwitted by Megsy because Megsy is more intelligent than him. And I don't mean that to be just, well, whatever. It is what it is. It's the truth. And that's not because hasn't got a degree or anything. It's just the way it is. Some people are brighter than other people. It's a fact of life. He can't see the manipulations. Like, he'll go along with her schemes, but he's been and done and probably invented some of his own schemes, but he hasn't got onto the part yet that he is sucked in and part of a grift and a scheme. He doesn't realize, he thinks he's one of the players when he is a little bit, but he's really just a lever and a cog. And yeah, so I feel like they're going to try and do something. They are going to come out and say something which will be seen as a veiled jab at the monarchy. We do have the Empress there. He is going to try. It's going to be very Freudian. I'm sure I mentioned this on the other night's live stream. Like he's got like this real Freudian thing going on. He's trying, and it's driven by the jealousy of his brother. He's trying to take ownership of Princess Diana because William can't be king. I can't have my mum. That kind of vibe. He's just a little bit. So I feel like there are a few things at play with the engagement ring. I feel like with these cards, there is mind games going on. It's directed at the public. That is it on? Is she wearing it? Is she wearing it? Is she wearing it? Isn't she wearing it? I feel like Harry is in a bit of this situation. He's kind of going along with it a bit, but he doesn't realize that it's actually foreshadowing other things. He is going to get her reframed as Princess Diana 2.0. Well, he's going to try to again. They keep doing it again and again and again. And I'm pretty sure it's a quote attributed to Einstein, and it's stupidity is doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting different results. So I feel like they're trying to gently, rather than tell us they're victims, they're trying to push us into the direction of like, oh, Megsy's really thin. Where's her engagement ring? What is going on? Oh, they're having trouble with their marriage. They're really trying to push us. She's really trying to push us into this Princess Diana 2.0 thing where, you know, she's checkbox, felt suicidal, left the royal family, and a few other things as well. So there's quite a few things that happened. Now she just needs to now she needs to kind of like, you know, divorce would be the next thing. For the parallels for Princess Diana, because at the minute she's looking like Wallace Simpson with kids, and that's, sorry Wallace Simpson, but you know what I mean. But to be fair to Wallace Simpson, she did bag a king. Wasn't like fourth in line to the throne. Yeah, fourth in. No, he would have been fifth then. He would have been fifth. So yeah. But there we go. That's what I see in the cards. Let me know what you guys see. If there's anything you would like to add, anything you would like to take away. Keep in mind as well that there's something with money around the ring story. There's something with money there. So we might even see a completely new engagement ring if we see one. But it might get down, oh, I lost weight and I dropped it and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. I don't think she's ever liked that ring. And the reason she doesn't like it is because it's not the Princess Diana one. It's not the famous one. Anywho, that's what I see in the cards. Thank you all very much for being here. I do appreciate all you guys' support. You are all amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I shall see you in a little bit later. Bye, everyone.